Good afternoon, everybody. We are joined for Fridays for Good. Let me just do this. Sorry. We're live on Facebook Friday, September 18th, Fridays for Good. We are joined by Ruben, who is the co-executive director of Family and Children's Services. Welcome, Ruben. How are you today?
Very well. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. So Fridays for Good, just so you know, is just a little segment that we do about the good things that are happening in Lynn and the nonprofits that support our community. So thank you for joining us. We'd love to hear about Family and Children's Services, who you serve, where you guys are located, and a little bit about you guys.
Sure. Well, Family and Children's Services is a nonprofit organization, community-based organization that provides supports services in sort of two areas. One being our family-focused programming and the other being our youth-focused programming. The family-focused programming includes home visiting programs, which have changed under COVID.
Yeah.
But the intent of the programs are to visit families in the home, providing education around parenting and support services, connecting them with resources, and a lot of education around how to improve their parenting or how to do well, the best they can for their kids. The family-focused programming also includes our office-based work, which has also changed under COVID.
Right.
But the focus is similarly to provide support services to families. We have parenting support groups, including a Latina moms group that's been running for over 10 years.
Wow.
We have a Cambodian moms group, the only one in Lynn.
Wow.
And it's been running for, I want to say, at least 5 years. And we have a young moms, our new moms group that's been running now for at least about 5 years as well. And so yeah, support groups and then educational workshops. So support groups are open-ended. Folks come in, attend weekly or come every once in a while, and it's open-ended. So people drop in. Enrollment in the Latina moms group, for example, is over 45 moms who are registered.
Wow.
And we get about 10 to 20 moms every week that attend. But the educational workshops are time limited. So we have workshops geared at parents of children of different age groups. So infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and school-age children. We have a series of workshops that we do over the years. And we get referrals from the court sometimes. We get referrals from DCF. We get self-referrals. And
do you get them from the school districts as well?
Anyone can make a referral to the parenting support. The parenting educational groups, and they're done in English and in Spanish, and on occasion in Khmer as well.
Wow. Now, are they virtual right now, or are you guys doing in-home?
Correct. So with COVID, we had to swiftly switch gears.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of the fact that we were able to do so really, almost without dropping, missing a step.
Yeah.
The support groups transferred quickly to telephone conferencing. We had to do a lot of training for parents and folks who weren't familiar with Zoom and how to operate Zoom. So we did a lot of tutoring around Zoom, and eventually it took us a few weeks, but we were able to help people transfer to the Zoom platform. And moms loved it. They were like, "Oh, I was missing seeing you guys." And so being able to have that visual and not just hearing voices was great. And so yeah, both our home visiting and our center-based programming transferred to Zoom and teleconferencing purposes. Similar experience with our youth-focused program.
Yeah.
We have an after-school academic enrichment program for middle schoolers. We have a community violence prevention program that works with at-risk youth. And we provide case management and civic engagement projects and so forth with at-risk youth. And we switched quickly to teleconferencing, and we used House Party for a while with the
Oh
kids. They
yeah.
were familiar with that platform, but we then transitioned them into Zoom as well. So yeah, there was a learning curve, and it was an interesting process, but COVID changed everything for all of us, right?
Mhm.
So we quickly had to switch gears, and I'm very proud of the fact that our all of our programs look to partner with community resources, Salvation Army, and other food pantry options. We
Mhm.
negotiated with them about being able to collect food for more than one family at a time. So case managers were going, collecting food for 5, 6, 10 families in one swoop. And then we were delivering to families who couldn't make it to the food pantries themselves.
Right.
So we were doing food delivery with that collaboration. We rallied support, and we did a diaper drive, uh,
Oh.
secured some funds from United Way,
Mhm.
secured funds from private donors. People were donating monies that we were purchasing diapers, and people were dropping off diapers for us, and we were distributing. We made over about 500 deliveries
Wow.
of diapers in the communities we serve, primarily the highest risk communities under COVID, which were Lynn and Chelsea. So it was a lot of driving, a lot of effort that went into that, and it I can't say it didn't go without a hitch. There's always
Right.
a hiccup, but
Oh.
it really, it was a very ambitious plan, and
Mhm.
we were able to execute it, and I was very proud of the team for doing that. I mean, we had board members making diaper deliveries.
But
We
they
had
probably
people,
enjoyed that.
because they asked to, they wanted to be a
Yeah.
part of the response, yeah,
Yeah.
and not just donating $100, but
Right.
actually stepping in and helping with those deliveries. It was yeah, it COVID changed a lot of
Oh.
things. Every year we do a youth employment program with
Mhm.
under the one of our contracts, and we typically have around 10 to 12, a work crew of around 10 to 12 youth that we oversee. And this year the question became, how are we going to do this? How can we pull it off? We had our most successful summer employment program this year. We had 21 kids who were employed.
Wow.
We put in requests to shift some dollars around. We brought
Yeah.
in some additional adult support to supervise the work crew. We had 2 work crews. We did community gardening.
Oh.
We did park cleanup. And we also included an educational component where we
Yeah.
provided youth with sexual health education workshops. And we addressed issues of social justice with some
Wow.
collaboration with North Shore Community College. It was an incredibly successful summer with our youth. I'm very proud of what we've been able to do.
Sounds like you guys have been very busy.
Very busy, very, very busy. Yeah,
Ruben,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, would you mind going over the communities that you guys do serve?
Sure. Well, we're based in Lynn, our primary offices, and
Mhm.
we've been there for a very long time. And more recently, we established a satellite office in Chelsea. The satellite office in Chelsea mostly serves that harbor area, Revere, Chelsea, Everett, Charlestown even.
Mhm.
And then our Lynn office, we are focused in Lynn, and especially our office-based services, it's Lynn residents that come to receive the services when we were doing them in the office. But some of our programs go all the way out to Gloucester. We have a family stabilization team that works with DCF involved families, providing them with supports. And we, have a contract that allows us to, go as far as, Gloucester. It's the limits on us. So the
Yeah.
North Shore area does receive services beyond just Lynn.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that. Um,
Absolutely.
what future plans do you guys have? Do you guys have any events coming up? I know obviously events have kind of shifted, and I try to ask all nonprofits to kind of talk about their funding, and I know fundraising is such a big thing. So I just wanted to give you a second to talk about that and talk about how we can all try to help you guys.
Certainly. We have a community event that's coming up early October, October 8th. We're going to be doing our first Family Fun Day as a virtual event. our family fun day typically happens on the common, and we attract up to 500 community members. We distribute 350, 400 backpacks with school supplies and art supplies for kids. We and have fun activities. How to do this in times of COVID, right? So
Yep.
we've switched to online, having it be an online event. We're videotaping different segments. We're going to have a musical component to it. We're going to have not the magician. We couldn't find the magician. We're going to have a puppet section to it, and we're taping it now actually, and it'll be broadcast on the 8th. It'll be about 30 to 45-minute broadcast. Families are registering, and families who are registering, we're going to be delivering backpacks. We've got collaboration from some corporate sponsorship through Eastern Bank, and they're going to help us with delivering backpacks to all the families that are registered. So we're hoping for 250 to 500 families. We'll see. We're in that process now.
And I'm guessing that's on your website and your Facebook.
It is on our website and on our Facebook, and we're going to be doing a press release and getting the word out there now that we're closer to the date. And and on our website, if folks are interested, our Family Resource Center is always in need.
Mm-hmm.
We did baby essentials to get to the families. We've given out gift cards to our families, and so if folks are interested in making donations that will support families, that's certainly a way to go. And if they're interested more in the youth side, our youth services programming, which includes something that we launched right before COVID started, called the Youth Leadership Academy, where we're engaging our youth in civic engagement projects, empowering them to have a voice and to make a difference in their communities. And if people want to support that effort, there's a way of doing that as well, for sure.
Thank you for sharing that. I'd like to just give you a few minutes or if you have anything else that you would love to talk about, please do that right now. And we thank you for joining us today for this Friday for Good. So.
Yeah, I would encourage folks to visit our website. There are different alternatives. The two that I mentioned, we also have an emergency financial aid that we supply supports the families. So there's different ways that people can make a donation. And there is a link on our website for sure. And if you all want more information, yes, you can leave a message, and we will definitely get right back to you. If folks are looking to donate time, make material donations,
yep.
I would encourage them to reach out to us, and we are definitely here to help the communities that we're supporting, for sure.
Are you guys still doing the diaper donation? Are you guys still collecting?
We're not actively collecting. There's some folks that it's still donations are still coming in. We don't have the our ambition was to do 50 deliveries a week of 50 diapers each. We are distributing now through our Family Resource Center to families that are engaged. So families that are engaged in our Family Resource Center, if they say, I'm short, I need some help, we're making the diapers delivery still to them. So if folks want to do that, they can do that also.
Okay. So if anybody's looking for those services, just to reach out to your Family Resource Center, I'm guessing is the best.
That's the easiest way to go. Absolutely.
Well, and just so you know, Ruben, we put all your information, and if people are looking to get in touch with Family and Children's Services, it's usually in this link below the video. So thank you so much for joining us, Ruben, and we really appreciate it.
Very good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good Friday.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.